If you're a LEGO fan, you know that LEGO is expensive. So I bought LEGO sets ranging from $1 to $1,000 to find out which price is actually worth it.
Here we go!
So there's a popular site called eBay and I browsed it online for $1. I was only able to buy a single LEGO piece. Unfortunately, $1 can't get you much nowadays. But the next LEGO set on this list is a $5 LEGO set that didn't even come in a box because of how cheap it was. For $5 you can get a minifigure plus a very small build. There's not much you can do with this set, but it's much better than what $1 gets you. At $10 I was able to buy this LEGO Minecraft set with 75 pieces. It comes with a Steve, a llama, a phantom, as well as a little campsite for Steve. It has a fire, a crafting table, a waterfall, and a cactus. $10 doesn't get you much more than what $5 does, and here's the side-by-side comparison. Is the Minecraft set really worth double? I'll let you decide. For $20, I was able to buy this LEGO Star Wars Clone Battle Pack. It comes with 4 clone minifigures, and they each have some different printing and accessories, and a cannon, which looks pretty cool. You can sit one of the clone troopers in the seat, and there's also a spring-loaded cannon, which is a fun play feature. This is definitely better than the $10 Minecraft set, in my opinion. So far, we've looked at a $1 set, a $5 set, a $10 set, and a $20 set. And mostly boring, not gonna lie. But next up is a $30 set, and this is where things start to get interesting. This $30 LEGO boat has 2 boats included, a larger rescue boat and a little mini boat. There are 3 minifigures included with the set. There's not much going on with the small boat, but the big boat has some cool play features. There's a hose in the front that shoots out water, and there's also a storage container hidden away with some extra studs for the hose. There's also a captain's seat up top for a minifigure, and some space in the back for some passengers. Now for the real test. Do these boats float? Yup, they do. This $30 set is a really good gift idea for kids. Next up, a $50 LEGO plane, and you can see that this is much larger than the $30 set. This set comes with 3 firefighter minifigures and a small side build, which can add these little fire pieces to it to make it look like it's on fire. And here's the plane, which is really big and it has a lot of play functionality. You can open up the cockpit and put 2 minifigures inside, and in the back there's space for one last minifigure. In the front there are some stud shooters that act as hoses, but there's a secret built-in play feature that I think is really cool. If you pull on this section of the plane, it will drop out these blue pieces which can be used to put out the fire, and it's really easy to reload. This plane is a fun set and worth the $50. The $100 LEGO set is massive compared to the other LEGO sets and much bigger than the $50 LEGO set. It only has one minifigure, being Thor, who looks fantastic, but we are here to look at the size of his hammer. This is life size and you can hold it just like Chris Hemsworth. It basically has no studs showing and can be placed on this display stand, which looks nice. This is a great display piece if you're a Marvel fan. The next set is a $160 set, which is a brick-built R2-D2. This set is made of over 2,000 LEGO bricks and comes with the R2-D2 minifigure and display plaque. He is a massive display model and there are some hidden features within the set. First off, his head rotates 360 degrees and you can pull out his third leg using this lever in the back, which then allows you to change his display stance. In addition, there are these doors in the front that open, and you can pop out R2-D2's robotic hands using these gears in the back. And if you were curious, you can take his head off and see the insides. Another awesome display model. So we just went through a $30, $50, $100, and $160 LEGO set, and we saw how much of a difference there was between these sets. So now we will be looking at the difference between a $200, $400, $500, and $1,000 LEGO set. So get ready. This Millennium Falcon is currently a $200 LEGO set, and it is an oldie but a goodie. It has 6 minifigures including the original crew from The New Hope and Darth Vader. This set has a massive interior as well as some secret compartments, but let's start with the cockpit where you can fit Han Solo and Chewbacca inside. In the front part of the interior, you have some chairs where some minifigures can relax and a control area as well. The first secret compartment is actually right here and the minifigures can hide in the compartment meant for smuggling. In the back, there are 2 beds where minifigures can sleep, and there's a fridge where you can find a drink. Luke's training helmet is also in the back next to a tool crate. On the side, there's a ramp to load into the ship. The next secret compartment is actually in the center, and all you have to do is take this gun off, and there's a control area for the guns inside, which is super cool. And lastly, the classic LEGO Star Wars sets always have flick fire missiles, but they are pretty hard to access. This 2011 set is an absolute masterpiece. This next LEGO set is a LEGO AT-AT from 2007, and this set will cost you at least $400 nowadays. It's made up of 1,100 LEGO bricks, and you may be thinking that this is small, but you will soon understand why this set is so expensive. It only has 4 minifigures, being Luke Skywalker, an AT-AT driver, a snowtrooper, and General Veers, but Luke Skywalker has the shiny chrome lightsaber hilt. The AT-AT can fit 2 minifigures in the cockpit, and Luke Skywalker can grab onto the rope to hang on. There's also a handle built into the set so you can carry it around pretty easily. Unfortunately, the set has no interior, but this body is a storage for a battery so you can make this thing walk. It requires 6 AA 1.5 volt batteries, and if you flip up this panel, you can use this function to make it walk. So let's test this thing in action. This set is amazing, but the next two sets are absolutely mind-blowing. The $500 Jabba sail barge is an absolutely massive set that's almost 3 feet long, and it's pretty difficult to fit in my recording studio. 11 minifigures are included, and the set came with a stand to display them, which is awesome. The set is very impressive from the outside and looks great on display. The top of the deck is incredibly detailed. There's studs for some minifigures and a massive cannon along with some other small cannons. There's a secret way to enter the sail barge on top, and let's not forget the beautiful cloth sails. The sail barge has a massive interior consisting of 5 different rooms. The first room is the cockpit, where you will find the controls for the ship. Nothing too crazy to see here, move along. Room 2 is storage for tons of weapons and a solitary confinement cell, and if you're strong enough, you can escape out the back end. Lots of details in this room. Room 3 has to be my favorite, the kitchen, where there's all sorts of food and culinary tools hanging around, as well as this giant ladder in the middle to reach the top of the barge. Room 4 is Jabba's throne room, which of course has a place for this fat green thing to sit, as well as his drink. And lastly is Room 5, which is Max Rebo's keyboard room. This entire set is 3,900 Lego pieces, and you will not be disappointed with the size of this thing. And now the $1,000 set, the Death Star from 2008. And if you don't believe me, this is literally $1,000 on eBay if you want to buy it. This thing is a monstrosity with 25 minifigures. You never see this many minifigures in Star Wars sets today. This 16-year-old Lego set has 13 different rooms, so let's get going through them. At the top you have a meeting room for Darth Vader and his officers. Next door are some cannons which rotate and move around. Around the corner is a droid maintenance station along with some stormtrooper helmets for Han and Luke to use as disguises, and that room leads into the room that controls the laser cannon, which can be controlled at this station. But if you go back to the previous room, you'll notice an elevator, which can transport minifigures throughout the battle station. This is the final duel room, which allows you to recreate the fight between Luke and Vader. To the left there's a prison cell and the entrance to the trash compactor, which works well as a play feature, as well as a doorway that leads into the room with the laser cannon. Opening this door leads you into a TIE Fighter docking bay, as well as an elevator that leads you to the bottom floor. And it looks like I tangled the rope up, so it's not really going to work, but it looks like another maintenance room with one of those claws that you see in the arcades. And leading into the next room, we have the rope where Luke and Leia swing across like Tarzan, which leads into the room where Obi-Wan flips these levers. And right next door is the trash compactor, which minifigs can enter from up above, and you can even close it to squish the minifigs. And lastly, there's a cannon with a huge missile. The last floor is the basement, and there's not much to see there. Is this set truly worth $1,000 now? Let's see all the expensive sets lined up together. Here they all are, and that is a lot of Lego. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you like and didn't like so I can improve it all in the next video. Big videos coming in 2025, so I'll see you guys soon, and Merry Christmas.